I'd always wanted to be in business. I mean, my father had his own business, which I guess was some kind of bearing on my formative years. I mean, I remember from being 11, 12 years old, pretty much all the books I consumed were business related books. I always knew I would be in business.
Can I ask you a question? What was your favourite subject at school?
Favourite subject? I mean, I guess at the time I probably never felt I had one, but it would probably be maths. I mean, I was never great at. I think what I found the biggest difference between GCSE and A level, incredible depth of subject matter difference. I mean, I was never a great studier at school. I guess you just purely because I wasn't putting the effort in. But I'm not daft, and I kind of felt that I could breeze through my GCSEs doing little to no work, and I got straight A's and A stars across the board. Moved on to A level, and the step up was absolutely immense. But I'm probably not answering your question exactly. But I mean, as a GCSE perspective, I very much like maths. I like chemistry. I like problem solving. Factual type things. Then when I moved onto my A levels, I did a real mishmash of A levels. I did business studies. I did accountancy. I did classical civilization. And I forget a couple of the others.
But when did you know that you had this talent for business? When did that come out? When did that emerge?
Well, I mean, I'd always wanted to be in business. I mean, my father had his own business, which I guess was some kind of bearing on my formative years. I mean, I remember from being 11, 12 years old, pretty much all the books I consumed were business related books. I always knew I would be in business. I think, when I was kind of 15, 16, I started to try and sell things at the market or find opportunities to make money from. And so I guess I was always very, very keen to end my educational journey as quick as possible, because I felt I wanted to be out there working. And also, for example, I'd done A-level accountancy. So when I moved, I went to uni, but I only lasted six weeks. And one of my subject was business and finance. So we'd do accountancy at degree level, but because I already had the business studies and the accountancy A levels, and kind of years of studying it from a personal perspective, I felt that everything we were doing at uni was so beyond elementary to me that that I wasn't enjoying being there, and I was trying to work at the same time. So it made me want to leave. And but I was in an era where education, and particularly further education, it was, whether it was seen or whether it really was paramount to future success. It was definitely something that was instilled in me from my parents, and my mum was an HR director. So I mean, I'd watch her in an employment capacity, and they wouldn't contemplate hiring someone who hadn't achieved X, Y, Z at university. So it was very much pushed on me that if I've not gone to uni, I'm going to be failing in some way. I was desperate to get off and make some money, so I kind of convinced my parents to allow me to leave uni after about 6 or 7 weeks, and I was going to go off and work. And I thought I'll just consider it a gap year, and if I've made my millions during my gap year, then I don't have to go back to university. But if I haven't, I can consider it a gap year, and I'll go back to uni again. And I always joke that 22 years on, I'm still keeping my fingers crossed that I don't have to go back to uni next September.